Who wants to be a social entrepreneur? Now, I'm gonna let everyone tell who they are and what they do.
My name is Reality Check. I am CEO of Heat Media Group. I am CEO of Intense Entertainment and founder of Intense Malt Liquor. I'm also a board member for the Heat Lion Foundation and got my hands in pretty much everything.
Pastor Troy.
Yeah, my name is Troy Evans, call me PE. I serve as a pastor of the Edge Urban Fellowship, which is a hip-hop church that relevantly reaches the hip-hop culture for Christ. And then I'm an author and speaker.
My name is Ashley Penderkey. I have 2 television shows here throughout West Michigan, 52nd and Clyde Park Live and Next Level Talent Competition. I'm also an event coordinator and a host, so I throw fashion shows, ballrooms, poetry slams, and different things like that.
Again, my name is Snooney, artist of Intense Entertainment, and also a mentor of Heat Lion Foundation. And I also have a long story. We discuss that later on during the program.
My name is JD. I'm an operator of Self-Made Enterprise, real estate, tax office. That's it.
My name is Queen, actually Nat Veronica Shabazz, and I'm a rap artist, a poet, a writer, a videographer. I do hair, and I'm an enlightener on African American history and the public speaker.
I'm Fly Donnie. I'm an artist, Grand City Records, Fly High End too.
One of the things that I feel has happened was our failure to communicate. Mm-hmm. If we don't know how to communicate, speak the kids' language, then we're never going to appeal to them. You understand? So communication, which is one of the treasures of Allah, is very key and very important, because without knowing how to express ourselves to them for the right purposes, they'll never understand it. You know, the concept of it just baffles them. You know, so I really feel we need to figure out a way that we can effectively communicate, you know, with the youth, to empower them and teach them things and tools that we all know sitting here on this panel. Somebody can be inspired by that and take it further than we ever took.
Any effective community development, including in Lawndale, you got places like Lawndale Community Church, Lawndale Association,
Exactly.
all those things. Community collaboration is the #1 piece as it relates to community development. How are you going to move a community from one place to the next place? So I think, there's a long way we have to go. I see some glimmers of hope.
Yes.
This is a glimmer of hope and beyond.
That was what I was going to add on. I realized early on in my time in educating and enlightening people, my black people, about themselves, about facts that they didn't know, that it would seem like it would be overwhelming at times when I would realize, okay, I enlighten this person, but it's like 100 more. And I learned that you have to look at the little individual things of success and take that in, because we can't save the world overnight. This didn't happen overnight. So every little step that we make in a positive direction should be applauded and then looked at and said,
Only thing I agree, but how long is that though? I'm saying progress is motion. So I'm saying if we've been in this condition for 200 years, I'm saying at what point are we saying, we're not making exactly. We can talk about a problem, identify issues, but without organization. Even within family, your family is organized. You and your husband and your half order. That's reflected within your children. That's reflected within the friends that they deal with and their school. But another person may not have that organization in their family, which affects your children because they go to school with them and they learning things that they influenced by more than just you. And we living in poverty. So living in poverty, it ain't like we can really homeschool our children, because now we have to work, we have to hustle, we have to grind, do the things to even
put food on the table.
Exactly. Now, one thing about organization, it allows us to do things that we can't do on our own.
Right.
Schools is an organization. It allows you to do things, for your child that you couldn't do by yourself. You at work, the teacher getting paid to teach the young person. But I also challenge, what are they teaching them? Because it's based on what you know. You teach your children great things based on what you know. You do the same thing based on what you know. That's how we do. Your son probably be recording because, you know, he used to, that's your son. He's an artist, you know, he's inspired by, you know, the person that's closest to him, and it's resources. You have the resources to teach him something that maybe another man not able to teach his son because
He don't have the resources.
Exactly.
But had he been a part of an organization who had those resources,
Right.
and then we could have got the same effect.
And the reason why I'm on this first question focusing on organization, because organization takes on many levels, but when you're talking about community organization, you're talking about multi-organizations, meaning we want to make sure that you are a social entrepreneur. Like, you're not shirking your responsibility, because it's easy to do. If I send my child to school, I'm not really worried about, you know, his progress, you know, educational progress, because we assume that things that he's getting in school is going to, you know, equip him or her to go to the next grade. Now, even if you studying with them for homework and all that kind of stuff, you know, that's basically, you know, why you send them to school. The teachers teach them more academically than you do.
Right.
Majority of the time, or even had the time.
If you can say like social entrepreneurs, social come from the root word human behavior, and yeah, we all have that in common, so we can do that. But what I do know is that within any infrastructure, you do have individual or subject matter experts. So based on what this person may be good at doing these things, this person can be good at this thing, this person good at this thing, this person good at this thing, and you can keep your mission and your objective separate
Exactly.
based
Have
on
that
what you
goal,
do.
have
But
that
that common goal,
everybody
of social school
understands.
as example.
And whatever my principles or whatever my beliefs are, is going to work towards that goal.
Yeah.
Whatever your principles are, whatever your goal,
Exactly.
will help us work towards that
But
goal.
I think
The reason why it's not affecting because it's multiple organizations that want to work on their own
Exactly.
versus working together. Like if we put all the organizations together, we can build a charter school and put it in the community where kids will be most affected at. Like a public school would not teach a kid how to be an entrepreneur. They'll teach a kid how to be
Work for
a
somebody.
working man. But not every adult want to work for the rest of their life.
Everybody not designed to work for somebody. And we all know that.
That's why it's best for community organizers to get together versus doing separate things. They need to get together so we can
critical
build
thinking is developed.
a better.
That's something that children don't have just off the top. They still believe in Santa Claus.
I mean,
And
right.
you telling them that. So you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, you know, they actually believe what they see. They
I can't
believe that
just
Jeezy
blame
really
it
the
on
Birdman.
the
They don't not
media,
believe
though,
that.
Because, like I said, it's the media and the parents. If you raising your kids right, like my son, like if he at somebody else's house watching something and my son come back and he hears something on that TV, he know not to say up in my house. He
Exactly.
Know, you know what I'm saying?
But
That's how I
but that
raised
don't
him.
mean
you get some kids a story, right? And then they like, man, you telling me this, but I'm seeing you doing that. Or you telling me dope is bad, but I can eat from dope. Well, you ain't gonna see the bad in nothing that's good. You can go rob somebody right now, but you ain't gonna know what's coming because for that moment, you satisfied. You know what I'm saying? But like you just said, you just 15 years. Go get your PSI and say,
So show them how to eat a different way than something negative.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna eat, but this will come with it.
My thing is,
exactly.
my
This will come
thing,
with it.
my thing